Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Martial Arts Edge. Today, I am bringing you a product review. That's right, I am reviewing a freestanding heavy bag. Now this is one piece of equipment that you are going to want to pick up if you are training in the martial arts at home, especially if you are by yourself. So buckle up and get ready. We're going to be going over the review of the Wavemaster XXL. Alrighty everybody, so we are going to be covering a Wavemaster XXL today. We're going to be reviewing everything from the construction to the durability to the usability and the affordability of this piece of equipment, the Century Wavemaster XXL. Now I have to tell you, as a martial arts instructor, there is no other piece of equipment that I'd rather have than a freestanding heavy bag. This is invaluable to give good, solid feedback to students when they're boxing, when they're kicking, or just to have another piece of equipment to do different types of drills with. Now, let me start off by saying that I am not in any way sponsored by Century. I am not. They did not send me this bag. I purchased this bag and all the bags back there because I believe in their equipment. Their quality is second to none. And we're going to be diving into that when we go over the construction of this Wavemaster. So starting off with construction, let's go over bottom to top how this is put together. Now the base of the Wavemaster XXL is going to be made of a thick plastic. I was concerned when we first got these bags because they made an adjustment to the thickness of the plastic, but I have to say that over many years of beating on these things, standing on them, jumping on them, rolling them around, this plastic has held up extraordinarily well. Over the past 10-15 years that I have been using Wavemaster XXLs, I have yet to have one crack or break on me. I was originally concerned because we fill these with water, and if one was to crack, you can imagine the mess that would have. But I have yet to have one of these bust on me. So the construction of these is phenomenal. I've not just had one, as you can tell in the martial arts school here. We have 6 in this school. I have 7 in my other school, and they have held up for decades. These are fantastic bags. The construction on the bottom, like I said, it's a heavy plastic. You can fill the base up with sand or water or a mixture of the two. Like I previously said, we fill them up with water because, well, it's easier to move around. If you fill them up with sand, it becomes really hard to turn these things, but water seems to do the trick. Now, the base holds approximately 33 gallons of water completely filled. We don't have ours completely filled. We have them about 2/3 of the way, and it's just fine. It's heavy enough for most of the stuff that we throw at it. The base of these things are really great. Like I said, I was concerned, but the quality of these things are really awesome. And you can hear, I mean, really hard plastic. It's really great. Moving on to the top of the bag, this has got to be some superhuman vinyl that's on these things. I ain't joking. These things are phenomenal. The vinyl that is covering the top of this thing is thick, and it can take a beating. Now, whether or not you're using it for boxing and you're hitting with boxing gloves, or if you're using bare knuckle hitting on it, or if you're kicking on these things, and I've seen people kick these things with shoes, front kicks, they'll scuff up, but I've not seen any of these tear yet. And we beat the snot out of these things. I mean, I kid you not. I try to beat the stuffing out of it, but the stuffing doesn't come out either. It is absolutely just buttoned up, top-notch, high-quality vinyl. This stuff, you'll feel it, it's thick. The padding inside is thick. It is very high density. It is a very good padding. It will, over time, start to break down. When you get these, they're going to feel kind of stiff, very hard. But through years and years and years of beating on these things, they will start to break down. It doesn't mean that it turns into, you know, a cotton ball. No, it still retains its density, but it just softens up just enough. Now, there is one complaint that I have about the base of this bag. As you're working out, if you're really going heavy hard on this bag, the top of this bag screws in to the base, and it doesn't screw into this. There's actually a third and fourth piece to this, and it is right here. So this piece will fit underneath. There's a cavity in this piece that fits into. So as you can see, there is a cavity underneath this bag. And this piece fits into this cavity with two little divots. And those little divots have these little nubs here that they go into these little areas and they hold it in place. Well, this is the nut that holds the top to the base. And here's where I have an issue. Because on here, if you can see, there are these little itty bitty lifts in this nut. And you can tell they're small. They're not that big. And occasionally what will happen is that you can strip these out. If there's not a good seal, if it's not seated correctly, it'll move. And as you're hitting this thing pretty hard, that's a lot of force, and it wiggles. And when it wiggles, it loosens up the bag. So it stinks if you're doing like a HIIT exercise, a high intensity workout, and all of a sudden you have to stop what you're doing to tighten up the bag. Putting these things together is a little bit of a pain in the butt too, because you have to fit this correctly in here, then put the nut in place, make sure it's right, and then bring it down. I'm holding it with my other hand, and then set it down. Then you put the bag on top. So, like I said, that is my only complaint about this bag. Other than that, it is fantastic. And like I said, I'm not sponsored. I'm just giving you my honest opinion on this bag. So for construction, I would give this a 4 out of 5. Just because that base, that nut that's in there, I really think there's probably a better mechanical way to fasten the bag to the base. And because of having to stop every so often to really kind of get that bag back together, it could be a little bit of a pain. So a 4 out of 5 for the construction. Hey, and if you are liking this video, if you are finding good value, I would appreciate it if you would hit that like button. And if there is a specific question that you would like answered, please write it down in the comments. I am here to serve you, to help you get the edge in life through martial arts training. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. We're coming out with awesome videos just for you. We have a free 6-week course for you if you want to learn martial arts from home. Right up there. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. Now, durability is where these bags really shine. Yes, they shine. Absolutely amazing durability on these bags. Now, maybe it's because of the high quality vinyl they use for the bag itself. The padding is high density, which means it's really taking a lot of beating and still doesn't lose that much of its fluff. I'm telling you, we have beaten the snot out of these bags. So it doesn't matter if you're going to be raining down heavy-handed punches from the heavens, or you're going to be trying to kick in the stuffing out of this thing for Thanksgiving, you are going to be impressed with the durability of the Wavemaster XXL. I guarantee it, and that is why I have to give it a 5 out of 5 for durability. It will last you, it will give you good feedback, and I guarantee you'll be able to throw whatever you want at it, including a full-fledged baseball bat, and this thing will keep on ticking. Now, the usability on the Wavemaster XXL is phenomenal. Yes, the obvious. You can use it for any boxing or any kicking application that you have. If you're a taekwondo, if you're a boxer, if you're a kickboxer, if you're in Muay Thai, if you're in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you want to use it for some mobility drills, maybe for some ground and pound if you're in MMA, it has the durability to be able to be beat on from many different angles. You can use this for knee strikes, which is one of the things that I personally like to use it for. It is excellent for being able to tip it over, hold it, and be able to put your full hip into those knee strikes. Fantastic. fantastic for that, especially for little blitz drills. If you're doing like a Tabata, if you're doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 20 seconds with good strong knees, good skip knees, boom, hitting this thing really, really hard, and then 10-second rest, and then go back at it and do several rounds of that. Excellent, excellent drill. So I can use this thing for a base to anchor my feet down. That doesn't mean slam it on your feet, people. Okay, it's like over 200 pounds. Don't put it on top of your feet. If any of you write me saying, I dropped this on my foot, and you told me not tell you to drop it on your foot. Be careful, people, be careful. But you can use this piece of equipment for any amount of calisthenic exercises. You can use it as an elevation for elevated push-ups. We use it for little hop-ups, like a little stepper, because it's about mid-shin height. It's excellent. You step up, boom, boom, step down. Step up, step down. Excellent, excellent drill for that. So there is definitely a lot of uses for the Wavemaster 2XL that just beyond the obvious hitting and punching and kicking and all that stuff. Really cool. So usability with the Wavemaster 2XL is through the roof. Again, I would give it a 5 out of 5. Now, I just explained some of the things that you can do, and I guarantee you there are a ton more. So if you have a Wavemaster or another freestanding heavy bag, let me know in the comments how you are using it. If there's a fun drill that you would like to share, I would love to hear about it. And finally, that leads us right to affordability. Now, a bag like this, the Wavemaster 2XL, will cost you about $359. On the Century website itself, it's $349.99. To ship these directly to your door costs about $40 to $50. So yes, it is an investment. And I have to tell you, an investment like this of $400 to your door is a great investment. And with this bag, you get what you pay for. Yes, it is an investment, but it is an investment that will pay dividends over and over and over and over again. So I highly suggest it. It is a great bag. The only ding that I would give this is on the construction, on the base, and that's the only thing. And honestly, it really hasn't been that big of an issue. It's a great bag. I think something that will serve you and all your workout needs for many, many, many years, if not well over a decade. It is something that is a phenomenal piece of equipment to have. I highly, highly recommend it. And there you have it. That is my review of the Century Wavemaster 2XL. In my opinion, it is probably one of the best pieces of equipment that you could get for your money. And it is an excellent addition to your home gym. It's going to give you the resistance that you need, but also be able to be versatile enough to be able to be used in many different applications. It is fantastic. And if you were looking to pick one of those up, you can look in the description below for an affiliate link. Yes, it is an affiliate link. It helps me with this channel. However, if you are a part of a martial arts school, I highly suggest that you pick it up through your martial arts school because it helps them out. Please make sure you help your local martial arts schools. And if you are training in the martial arts on your own and you need a guide, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry, I have your back. There is a guide right up here. It is a 6-week free course where I get to walk you through your first 6 weeks in the martial arts. I would be honored to be your instructor, to be your guide, and I know that we would have lots of fun. And as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell because we are coming out with awesome videos just for you to help you get the edge in life through martial arts training. Again, my name is Larry. I'm excited that you are here. Thank you so much for allowing me to spend a part of your day with you. I am going to get back to work, and I will see you in the next video.